What if I told you that the date July 14th isn't just coincidence, but a direct signal that something big is coming for XRP? Yes, this could change everything. Today, we're going to connect the dots between symbolic events, technical momentum, and global macroeconomics to understand why XRP might be entering a historic bullish phase. From key anniversaries and the ISO 2022 migration to macro data like US inflation, everything seems to be aligning in a narrative that goes far beyond simple candlestick charts. Whether you're into XRP and XLM or just curious about how crypto will shake out in 2025, stick around, this is huge. Exactly 2 years ago, on July 13th, a U.S. judge ruled that XRP is not a security. That decision completely changed the legal landscape for the token and restored confidence for thousands of investors. And now, right as that anniversary hits, many believe the market is setting up for another major move. Just a day later, on July 14th, the exciting migration to the ISO 2022 standard kicks off on Federal Reserve Wire network. Two separate events, but so aligned, they almost feel like part of a master plan. This isn't just about technicals, it's also about market psychology. And in crypto, that matters. On the technical side, XRP is holding strong around the $2.80 level with minimal correction. And many analysts are watching that key psychological level of $3 as the gateway to a new rally. Meanwhile, XLM is already showing an 8% gain today, signaling a possible appetite in the market for ISO-compliant assets like these. So, what does this mean for you? If the price breaks that resistance and holds, we might be looking at the beginning of a sustained upward move. Now, let's be clear. The ISO 2022 migration isn't just hype or a minor update. It's a full restructuring of the global financial system designed for better efficiency, security, and compatibility with digital assets. And who's perfectly aligned with this standard? XRP, obviously. That connection could drive institutional use of the token, especially in payments and remittances. And that means more volume, more adoption, and more liquidity. On July 15th, the new consumer price index numbers drop in the US. If inflation comes in lower than expected, it could strengthen the case for a rate cut by the Federal Reserve. And when rates go down, risk assets like crypto tend to surge. Liquidity flows into the market, and investors start looking for returns outside the dollar. So if that number comes in hot, brace yourself for volatility and possible price spikes across the board, including XRP. Despite clear conditions from the IMF, El Salvador continues buying Bitcoin. This isn't just an economic decision, it's a bold statement of financial independence. Moves like these from nation-states legitimize the crypto space, and they could set a precedent for broader adoption that indirectly benefits XRP and other real use case tokens. Also, Proceres, one of the largest ETF providers in the world, has officially filed for an XRP futures ETF with a proposed launch date in July 2025. Even though it's not a spot ETF yet, this shows that regulated crypto products are getting closer. It brings legitimacy and opens the door to major institutional capital. And for anyone still saying XRP has no real-world use, surprise, SBI Remit, one of the biggest remittance companies in Asia, has publicly confirmed that they use Ripple's XRP-based liquidity solution that crushes the rumors and proves that XRP isn't just a casino chip. It's a functional tool within the global financial system. So, is all of this a coincidence? Or are we watching a carefully crafted plan unfold? A symbolic date like July 13th, a major infrastructure migration on the 14th, strong technical setup, macro tailwinds, real adoption, institutional interest. If you're already invested in XRP or thinking about it, this is a week you can't afford to ignore. Remember, markets don't just move on logic. They move on narrative, emotion, and perception. And right now, everything seems aligned. If this video helped you see the bigger picture, drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more analysis like this. I'll see you in the next video.